What is speech act? A speech act is an utterance that serve a function in communication. We perform speech act when we offer apology, greeting, request, complaint, invitation, compliment, or refusal. There are three types of acts and speech act: allocutionary, perlocutionary, and locutionary.
Locutionary, relating to the physical act of saying something considered apart from the statement effect or intention compared to illocutionary and perlocutionary. Locutionary act can be broken into two types, utterance act and propositional act. An utterance act is a speech act is consists of the verbal employment of units of expression such as words and sentences, notes, glossary, and linguistic term. Example, when someone say, "Don't be shy, my home is your home," the utterance represents the speaker expression that he welcomes someone.
A propositional act is a speech act that a speaker performs when referring or predicting in an utterance. A perlocutionary act is one of the do somebody to do something, including persuading, convincing, scaring, enlightening, inspiring, or otherwise affecting the interlocutor. In the perlocutionary instance, an act is performed by saying something. For an example, if someone shouts fire and by that act causes people to live in the building, which they believe to be on fire, they have performed the perlocutionary act by convincing other people to live in the building or to exit in the building.
Illocutionary, relating for a being the communicative effect such as commanding or requesting on a utterance. For an example, there's a snake under you, may have illocutionary force of a warning. The five basic kinds of illocutionary acts are assertive, directives, commissive, expressive, and declaration.
It is the ability to hear opinions positively and with confidence. Assertive people are in control of themselves and are honest themselves and others. There is also a risk that you could go too far. If you become too assertive, you may begin to stop listening to others despite them having good ideas. This will only act to alienate your colleagues and damage relationship. Avoid this by experimenting with small steps at first until you find what works for you. In your workplace, a little assertion at the right time can be a highly effective way of developing your profile and step.
Directive. It is used when the speaker wants the hearer to do something for him or her. The use of term directive speech act consists of activities such as requesting, commanding, questioning, and suggesting. Example, could you close the window?
Commissive, a type of illusionary action that used to commit themselves to some future action. They express intention. There are some of example commissive including promises, threats, refusals, vows, and pledge. And they can be performed by speakers alone by the speakers as the member of the group.
It is a speech act in which the speaker expresses feelings and attitude about something, such as congratulating someone and asking for an apology. Expressive speech acts are important to be analyzed because this act cannot be separated from human being in daily conversation. A declarative is an utterance used by speaker with the purpose of changing the situation in some way once the speech act has been uttered. Declaration can bring about a change in the world. For example, I now declare you husband and wife. There are two types of declaratory acts, verdictives and effectives. Verdictives refers to the judgment that are ruled and decisions that are made on institution. The person giving these verdicts will do so based on the actions of the others. Example, a judge saying, I find this person to be guilty. Effectives refers to situation that happened due to an utterance being made. Example, a teacher saying, class has finished. or an employer saying you're fired.